How's it going, everyone? Cam here. Today I am reacting to Ash Ketchum versus Charles Darwin. I am live on Twitch. Say hi to the chat, everybody. Ash Ketchum versus Charles Darwin is the ERB I wanted to start with because I was actually a writer on Ash Ketchum versus Charles Darwin. So I have a little bit of behind-the-scenes insight into whether I wrote a certain line or whether I liked a certain line that got in or the thought process behind certain things. So I want to break this down. So let's just dive right into that. And if you want to be a part of these reactions while they're happening, go to twitch.tv/CamVGRB. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Charles Darwin!
Darwin wants to battle, doesn't seem like a fight, but this should be fun. I'm yet to catch the ghost high, got the highest speed stats, drop raps, lightning fast. Open my pockets and go on your ass, cause I'm ass.
So that intro was one of actually my biggest contributions to this rap battle. I wrote those like first 3.5 bars there. The Darwin wants to battle, doesn't seem like a fight. I'm yet to catch the ghost type. Got the high speed stat, drop raps, lightning fast. I do all those lines, and you know, I love the ghost type line because Charles Darwin is dead and Ash doesn't have a ghost type. I like the way that they portray Ash with his outfit and the background's cool and everything like that. We recommended they do a Pokemon Stadium, but they met us in the middle ground by giving us the little battle sequence. And the way that battle sequence got broken down is we recommended, hey, in the second half of the battle, we want Ash Ketchum and Charles Darwin to go line to line. So they want it to be 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars. Like we want it to be like an actual turn-based fight. Like I use a move, now you use a move. And then we wanted the camera to like switch over the shoulders. They're like, okay, we don't want to do the whole switching back and forth thing, but we do want to recreate the switching over the shoulder shot. So this is where they kind of met us halfway.
That doesn't seem like a fight, but this should be fun. I'm yet to catch the ghost high, got the highest speed stats, drop raps, lightning fast. Open my pockets and go on your ass, cause I'm ass.
And that's also just one of the coolest shots ERB has done.
And that's A to the shush. I don't care how many beetles and butterflies you score. Earthworms can't beat these magical beasties. And shit talking mouth is the origin of feces.
And that's just a fun line. Let's be honest here. Sure, like it's not like insanely hard-hitting bars or anything like that, but origin of feces, the second they came up with that line, you know they were going to put it in. Origin of feces.
Raps, Reese's Pieces.
And now the worst line. So, we talked about the Reese's Pieces line a lot because the Reese's Pieces line, when me and Matt Foria were brought on to write this battle with them, we were like, what does this line mean? Is it a reference to like rare candies, or is it a reference to the candy system in Pokemon Go? And they're like, oh no, this is just a rhyme. It's just a generic line. We're like, okay, well, can you go like, oh, I'm the champion, you can never beat me, in this ecosystem, I'm the dominant species. Like, we'd fill in, like, the rhyme with something that's irrelevant, but it's not. The guy who plays Ash has a candy-based channel, and I'm pretty sure you love that line. That wasn't the reason. It was just a line. It was just a line. That was the only reason that line existed. But, you know, they wanted it. We told them we think they should take it out, but they wanted the line. So that's my thought on the Reese's Pieces line. Yes, I call it Reese's Pieces as well.
In this ecosystem, I'm the dominant species. When it's time to train, I turn to Pikachu. But when I need a weak verse, I choose you.
Hello there.
So, after we heard the first draft of the battle, there was no line referencing I choose you, which was like, okay, it's the biggest Pokemon thing, like, we should have an I choose you line. But they had to take out a line that I wrote to put in the I choose you line. The line that I wrote was supposed to be Ash Ketchum's final line in his first verse that was like, oh, you're washed away by my flow, no need for verse 2, one hit KO, like a one-hit KO bar. It was something like that. But they replaced it with the I choose you line. The I choose you line is good. I like it. It needed to be in there. And I really like the flow of the Reese's Pieces dominant species. Like, it's written well. And the visuals here are really cool with the Charles Darwin background and the Team Rocket blasting off. It's all dope.
Welcome to a world called Earth, where actual minds do groundbreaking work. If you're looking for the fittest on the natural selection, you're so ineffective you couldn't even turn a left.
We told them they have to do a bar about Ash Ketchum being 10 years old and not aging. And they came through. You couldn't even turn 11. That's a good bar.
It's not hard hitting the numbers, kid stuff. You're soft like a Jigglypuff. You got no Game Boy, so you'll get the room quick. A real Ash packs a much better boomstick. I'm a master of a national.
We asked why are we referencing Ash Williams in why are we referencing Evil Dead in the Pokemon rap battle? They're like, because I think it was either Lloyd or Pierre, like, I really like Evil Dead. And we're like, okay. That's fine. It's a cool line. And they're like, you're not the real Ash. The real Ash that we know is Ash Williams from Evil Dead. But in reality, Ash Ketchum is infinitely bigger of a character than Ash from Evil Dead is. But, you know, it's their series. They get to choose the line. So it's like, there was a few lines we wish got into this battle that they didn't include. And so that when they included lines about, like, Ash and his boomstick and the Reese's Pieces, we're like, come on, man. Like, what about these lines we wrote that are, like, you know, relevant to the anime and the series? But that was a constant collaboration effort to, like, what they wanted in versus the information that we presented.
To a list, what a glimpse without class, all the crap on your laughable list. My research reversed the first word to the church. You measure your worth by the sales of your merch.
And that flow is awesome. The masterful naturalist, what a without class, all the crap on your laughable list. Because they get both the reference to Ash Ketchum's terrible Pokédex, awesome bars, research reversed the first words of the church, like that's Eminem internal rhyme scheme action going on there. It's a good verse by Charles Darwin.
Research reversed the first word to the church. You measure your worth by the sales of your merch.
Yo, real quick. This dude spent 8 years studying barnacle dick. Kick it. You think I'm impressed?
Kick it. In the first draft of this battle, the whole barnacle dick line originally was only like a quick, like, 2-second thing. It's like the beat cut out. Yo, real quick, this dude spent 8 years studying barnacle dick. Kick it. And then the beat comes back in. And then for the actual video, they drag it out to, this dude spent 8 years studying barnacle dick. It's like, can we milk it a little more, guys? I think the line is super funny. I just think after listening to it for like more than 2 times, you're like, all right, come on, get it. Cam said dick. Oh no.
By your boat trip, please. You're the most annoying thing on a bagel since flea.
Good line. I love Galapagos suck on these. That's a good line. That's a good line right there. My Twitch chat is going crazy because I said a no-no word. I love that verse.
Look, Mighty Morphin Michael Vick. Your animated play fights make me sick.
I'm so glad I got the Michael Vick line in. I'm so glad. I did the Michael Vick joke. And so I said, like, your animated dog fights make me sick. You're as good as a trainer as Michael Vick. Like, that was my line. And then I think it was Peter was like, what if we called him Mighty Morphin Michael Vick? And I'm like, okay, that's funny. That's just objectively funny.
When I battle a foe from so simple a beginning, I'm not Charles Sheen, but I am Darwinning.
Charles Sheen, Darwinning. That's one of those lines where I'm like, aw, we had so many good Pokemon lines that didn't get in there, and we went with a Charlie Sheen line. It's all right. It's all right.
When I battle a foe from so simple a beginning, I'm not Charles Sheen, but I am Darwin.
Man, if that's true, then nature is cruel. Cause the only thing you're winning is your cousin's gene pool.
That's such a good bar. That's so good. The only thing you're winning is your cousin's gene pool.
Man, if that's true, then nature is cruel. Cause the only thing you're winning is your cousin's gene pool. You lost 3 children while they were still small. TB and scarlet fever, gotta catch 'em all.
That's awesome. That's a bar. That's a bar. That was one of the best gotta catch 'em all bars that I've seen in like a Pokemon rap battle. That's a bar.
You lost 3 children while they were still small. TB and scarlet fever, gotta catch 'em all.
It took billions of years for mankind to evolve. Now they hunched over cell phones playing with your ball.
I'm pretty sure Matt Forio wrote that line, and he actually came up with the gimmick too of Dante like hunched over. So this is an example of they took what we wrote and made it awesome. Like it turned out so dope. So that was dope. So you know, kudos to them for like killing that line. And kudos to Matt Forio for writing that.
It took billions of years for mankind to evolve. Now they hunched over cell phones playing with your ball. And it was hard losing my daughters and their brother, as hard as the wood that oak gave your mother.
Flip your mother into face down position. Yeah. Obviously we're like, look, the big joke is that Professor Oak is getting with Ash Ketchum's mom. So I'm so happy they ended on that. It's a good line. Hard as the wood that Oak gave your mother. That's good. That's a good bar. Who won? Charles Darwin won. As somebody who wrote a bunch of Ash Ketchum's lines, Charles Darwin won, and I am the final authority on this. I have decided. Let me know which rap battle you guys want me to react to next. I wrote one other one with Epic Rap Battles of History. That was Tony Hawk versus Wayne Gretzky. That was the other one that I was a part of the writing team on. Let me know which ones you guys want to see me react to next. And if you want to be a part of these reaction videos, go to twitch.tv/CamVGRB. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the everything. Okay, I'm good.